tight. 19 tight. Ready. 60 boxes. 60. Hurt. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Rattler. 18.
Willis to throw. That is taken in left side by Thornton. And he is out of bounds at the 45. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
Ready, ready. 70 Lions. 7 Pirates. Trap 50. Trap 60. 19 Lions.
Throwing Willis. That pop. It's Trevor Etienne. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
A run right here, and it's Genty. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short, the ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
They'll go again with Genty. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Ready. Down. Down right. Bronco 80. Go.
A run for the first time. That's Trevor Etienne. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 10 yards.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Vegas.
First down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Now a screen set up for Etienne. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
You see so many teams wait till 3rd down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on 1st down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screenplay still in the back of their head.
Quarter 2 begins. It is Raider football. They've got it. 2nd down and 2.
Ready, ready. Let's go now. Dragon 60. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 3, 3. Hey, pull. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let go.
Throwing, Willis. This one intercepted. That's the linebacker, Devin Lloyd. And the Jaguars are going to have the ball at their own 18-yard line.
Well, Mike, once again, this drive, it ends the same way their last one did, walking off the field, following an interception. Now, you're hoping this is more momentary struggle than it is a trend, but as hard as it is to do, they need to get calmed down. They need to reset because their offense cannot operate at a high level if they don't have confidence in this passing game.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. That's into the hands of Travis Etienne. He'll be brought down up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of
18 yards. What a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down.
Lawrence now to throw on 1st down. He's got a man. That's Travis Hunter. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield.
A gain of
2 nice
yards.
play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
First down. A gain of 15.
1st and 10.
And the Jaguar first down.
Hey.
Man in motion is Brown. On 1st down, Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
The ability to generate explosive plays is the greatest correlation with the ability to score points. So every defense nowadays is trying to say, cannot let them throw the ball over our head. What does that do? Gets you a little bit more depth in your drops. Makes it a little bit easier for some of these check down pickups.
That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's complete to Etienne. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15.
Yards on the play.
They get 25 on that connection. First down, Jacksonville.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
They put Strange in motion. Here's carry number 1 for Travis Etienne. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Hey, run!
Throwing is Lawrence. Open right side. That's Strange, the tight end. And he'll get only about 3 before being ridden out of bounds.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
Trying to keep this drive moving, but it's 3rd and 8.
Route. 11.
To throw is Lawrence. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Kershawn Wharton. He's in there to drop him. And it leads to 4th down.
A 35-yard attempt.
Little's kick is good. And the Jaguars take the rare 3-2 lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Willis now to throw. Now a shot here, deep middle. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jerry Joe. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Attack! Loop! Here we go.
Now Lawrence. He's going to let this one go deep. That one underthrown and intercepted. And he's finally taken down, but a nice return will set them up at the 35.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Trap 60, trap 60. Cut 19, cut 19, 19 light.
Here's Willis. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down.
Yeah, I think he got away with one there, Mike. I thought with the way the defender had him covered, I was actually surprised he didn't move off to his next progression. He threw that into some really tight coverage, and he's lucky that ball wasn't picked.
19 tight, 65 catch, 65 catch, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready, right?
Now Willis. 2 minutes to play in a tight one-point game in this first half. We'll return to Las Vegas after this. Oh, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly it is 3rd and 10.
Panthers tracking 60. Rig alert, rig alert. '79 Broncos. Panther 11, Panther 11. 18, Pioneer.
To throw is Willis. Flush to his right. Taking off, he'll try to get there. He'll get a dozen out of that one. Scrambling his way to a first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on 3rd down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Trap 60, trap 60.
Motion. Come to me, it's me.
Willis now to throw. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
2nd and inches.
Cup 19. Here we go. Set. Cowboys. 19 light. Mustang 19. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. We'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line.
18 rap, go. Cougar 19. 65 catch, 65 catch. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 19 tight. Check.
Bud, be ready.
Rig. 18, Pioneer. Ready?
Willis. Rolling to the left. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
Trap 60, trap 60. Dragon 60.
Back to the air one more time. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a third down.
Cup 19. Cup. Here we go. Sack. 70 Lions. Rig alert. Rig alert. Seven Pirates. Seven Pirates. Ready, ready.
Back to throw. That's to the right side. And caught by Bowers. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates.
Ready, break.
If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Here's a designed run. And that one's going to be shut down quickly. A minimal gain. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in half number 1. Second down, 8 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Hawk, Warrior 70. Panther 11, Panther 11. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 18 Rattler, 18. Ready.
To throw, here's Willis. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a first down. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's first and goal.
19 Tiger, 19. Check, 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 check. 79 Broncos. Go.
Willis to throw. This one caught at the 4. Now his timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Second and goal at the 2-yard line.
From the 2 now. Here's second and goal.
Come on, come on. Set. Viking 18. 19. Go street. We go to go. Street. Street. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. Mustang 19. 19 tight. 19 tight. Ready.
Throwing Willis. And he's in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown Vegas. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. Now let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
So, final seconds of this first half. Looks like they'll take a lead into the locker room as the kick's away. A return now from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Hey, Ron.
first down throw for Lawrence. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end.
Cam Little to kick off for the Jaguars.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. Now an opening past the 30. And it will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Ready up.
From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. Not much there, maybe a yard.
Taken down at the 41. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9.
Okay, break.
From the 41, here's 2nd down and 9.
Here we go, Scott. 70 Timberwolves. Warriors 70. Take go.
Throwing is Willis. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
Rig alert. Rig COVID-19.
They run out of the gun with Genty. That's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's a 2nd and 3 from the 33.
7 Pirates, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, chop 60, chop 60.
Throwing, Willis. A ball deep for the end zone. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Trey Tucker. Touchdown, Las Vegas. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Carlson now for the extra point. His kick is good, and the Raiders will extend this 3rd quarter lead.
16. Jaguars 3.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one crushed. It's over the back line of the end zone. Touchback, and the ball's coming out to the 35.
Soko, so hot.
On 1st and 10, Lawrence. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Travis Hunter was the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is,
that's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Intercepted.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. The best linebackers at this level, Mike, they have all the physical attributes. That's a given. But it's really their instincts. It's their ability to dissect and predetermine where the ball is going before the ball is even snapped. And you could see with how fast he met the back at the point of attack, he knew exactly what play was coming.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Ready?
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Moving to his right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Viking 18! Panther 11! Panther 11! Mustang 19! Run, 19 Lions. Ready?
On third down, they'll set up to throw. Out of the backfield, it's Ashton Genty. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively, and now decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a fourth down decision to make. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
He fields it at the 8. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
On first down, Lawrence. This one caught left side. That's strange. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Lawrence now on second down. Open man, his tight end screen. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards. Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Lawrence. That's complete to ETN. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
13 yards. First down, Jaguars.
Working out of the gun, it's Lawrence. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
First down. First and goal, Jacksonville.
Well, a chance to get right back in it here. First down and goal. ETN. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
Hey, Lion. Hey, son.
A quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
So Lawrence lines up the Jaguars as they will go for 2.
Line up for the 2-point conversion.
11, add it. Street. Stay with him. There we go.
Now they'll set up to throw. That is caught. And they get the 2-point conversion.
Raiders 19. Jaguars.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seven Pirates. Cup 19. 18 Rattlers. Check match. Ready?
Willis now to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he is out of bounds at the 45.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
How about 25 yards to start the drive? First down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution.
That's a short pickup to about the 47. Jack Heiser in on the tackle.
The 47-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 47 now, they'll work with a 2nd and 7.
16, 19, sight. 19, 18, Pioneer.
Now Willis going for it all. And that is incomplete. Trying to get it out to Ashton Genty that time. And it'll be 3rd down.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
60 Eagles. Warriors 70. Hurt. Move. 79, 60 Maverick. 19 Lions. 70 Rangers.
And some problems communicating on 3rd down, and that's going to be a delay. So after the 5 yards are walked off, they face 3rd and long.
Track all 80. Track him 60. Trap 60. Trap 60. Let go.
To throw is Willis. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. They'll give it to Etienne to start this drive. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
2nd down, Lawrence. That's swung out to Etienne. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
A gain of 6.
We're starting to see this so often, Mike. The days of just having a running back who you're just going to turn around and hand it to, yes, that's still a critical part of NFL offensive football, but their ability to be used in the passing game, just one more thing for the defense to have to defend. Make them go sideline to sideline, line of scrimmage to the end zone. Defend every blade of grass, and a really good running back goes a long way in doing it.
No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4, and it leads to 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
Here is a big one. 3rd down and 2. In motion is Hunter. Lawrence from the gun here on 3rd down. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Here's Lawrence to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Ready?
Here's Willis. Now he'll air one out. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
18, pioneer. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Willis. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers, 70 Lions. Maverick, 60 Maverick, Warriors, 70.
Willis now to throw. He's got his man right side. It's complete. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9. The Jags will use the first of their timeouts here. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
Let's go now. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Let's go.
A zone read here, and he's going to keep this himself. And he'll get about 3 on that one. It'll be 2nd down. Now a timeout for Jacksonville. They're 2nd, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
They went to the design quarterback run, and there just wasn't a lot of space for the quarterback to operate. You can see him kind of waiting for some of the blocks to develop. Never transpired. Didn't get a whole lot going. Short game.
He's going to be marked down at the 12-yard line. A pickup of 14 on that one. Good for a Raider first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
Now the Jags will use their 3rd and final timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves.
Keep it on the ground with Genty. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Second and 11.
Viking 18.
Get in the end zone, fellas.
Now this looks like a design run. And he will get into the end zone. Malik Willis. Touchdown Raiders.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
Makes the score Raiders 26, Jaguars 11.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Now, here comes a return from the 9. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This is 1st and 10.
Hey, Ron.
They'll drop to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line.
And the Jaguars,
They get 11 and quickly pick up a first down.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark. Just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late. This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Now here's Lawrence. That'll be caught. It's Hunter. 18 yards on the connection. That's good for a Jaguar. First down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. They'll come up now for second down. Back to throw. Lawrence. Pass downfield is caught by Brown. And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet. And now it's a 9-point game, so they'll go for just one here. The kick here is good, so they are back within a possession. That gets it down to an 8-point game. 18. A one-score game late. You figure they got to have this one as they'll try an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
That was their last shot. They've got no timeouts left. Now the offense could just simply come take the field. Best play in football, Mike. Victory formation, take a couple knees, get on with the win.